Hello and welcome back. We are here playing some more Fall Guys. Hopefully we can get a win this round, or this series of rounds, I suppose. Last round wasn't, or last episode it wasn't too terrible. We did make it to the finals once, and the semifinals twice, I believe. Um, so it wasn't bad. People are just, I think, in my opinion, people are just getting better. Um, or I'm getting worse. You know, opinions. We didn't have great luck in tail tag, but also I would have to admit that we didn't play the best tail tag we could have played. So, you can take it one way or the other. Really depends. I will go ahead and just pretend that we had bad luck in tail tag. Because that's the way I want history to remember it. Alright. Nice old game of whatever this is. I actually don't know. Hit Parade? Is that what it's called? Or is that a different one? I honestly don't know. I think this one's called Hit Parade. No, because... Or no, that one's called Dizzy Heights. The one I'm thinking of. So this is called Hit Parade then? Yeah. Oh, wow. I've never experienced that before. New experiences, man. I don't know what's going on anymore in Fall Guys. I'm just ready for Season 2 of Fallman. Alright, we made it in. I think we're fine. As long as we don't get hit by any of these pendulums. We'll be A-okay. I think we're okay. There's only 3 people in. I don't... What is happening? I can't even see. Whew. This game stresses me out sometimes. Just because of the, stuff that happens. The silly, goofy stuff that happens. I don't understand it. And it's a little, nerve-wracking. Ooh, I forgot I was gonna change this controller. I think it's about to die. Have to remember to do that at the end of this episode. Alright, round 1 down. Round 2. Round 2. PS5's coming out soon. You guys see the showcase? Looks pretty exciting. I'm hoping I can pick one up at release with the whole debacle going on with the pre-orders. It'll be interesting. Excuse me. It'll be interesting to see if we can actually get one at release. Looks like the games, the launch titles, at least the ones so far announced, are the Miles Morales Spider-Man, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, which I'm pretty excited for, and then Demon Souls Remake, which I am super excited for. Easily my most anticipated game of this year. And it might be already, like I'm already calling it, it might be my game of the year. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima came out this year, Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I didn't honestly care much. I've never been a Final Fantasy fan, so, It is what it is. Why do people keep grabbing me? I don't know how that's going to help you in this situation right now. So, I guess there's still Cyberpunk that might be coming out this year, but I haven't heard anything about it. I have a feeling it'll be getting delayed till 2021. I would not be surprised. Or I just haven't been keeping up with news, I don't know. Fall Guys came out this year. A very popular game, but I certainly wouldn't call it a Game of the Year contender. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which I still need to finish my review on. Working on it, I promise. So the script is finalized. I have all the B-roll I need. I'm just trying to figure out how to get, because we ran out of our Premiere subscription, and I don't have the moolah to afford it, so we're trying to find a good free program and the time to actually compile the video. So that's coming, I promise. I just don't have a lot of experience in the editing department, so it's not an easy process for me. But aside from that, yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater came out this year. Super fun game. Enjoyed playing it a lot. Fall Guys is a lot of fun, but it's definitely not like Game of the Year at all, not even close. I would say Carrion, if we're talking Devolver Digital, is a much higher contender than Fall Guys, in my opinion. I had a lot of fun playing that. Not that I don't have fun playing Fall Guys, of course, it's just... I would never call any kind of competitive game Game of the Year, because they're not... They're just, What happened there? Whoa. Okay. That was strange. I just, like, completely had no balance on the platform. I'm surprised that egg didn't get scared. Wow. He's brave. He's a brave egg. That egg. It was a little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie, on that cylinder bridge. Someone needs to make a meme, like one of those JoJo memes where Dio goes, "Oh, so you are coming at me, Jotaro." Will this guy move, please? But like someone approaching someone else. What the heck happened? That was weird. He like didn't budge when I grabbed him at all. But yeah, the "oh, so you are approaching me, Jotaro." Is that what it is? I don't know. I haven't actually gotten that far in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But someone needs to definitely make like a meme, if they haven't already, of the Fall Guys in like that cylinder bridge, and someone standing on the cylinder bridge, and then someone else like approaching them, and then you know the squiggles and everything. That'd be hilarious in my opinion. Someone actually did make something similar to that meme recently. What's the guy's name? Oh, did I not subscribe to him when I watched that? Shoot. It was really funny though. Which one was it? Gonzasm. Gonzasm? I'm gonna subscribe to him. Don't play it. Don't want to get copyright. I don't even know if I can get copyright since I'm such a small channel. But he's the guy who, I don't know how much involvement he had directly, but if you were around when Newgrounds was a thing, you might remember the toss a turtle thing. Oh, please get up. And that was him who did the animations at the very least there. And yeah. So I guess that game is on iOS now, and I've been playing it literally all day. It's so much fun. I've been having such a blast playing it. Such an addicting game loop. Just shooting innocent woodland creatures. Oh, I was doing so well, and then I wasn't. This guy has an interesting strategy. Hope he panicked. Never mind. Okay, we're still doing okay. Right now, we really just want to eat platforms. Oh, I thought I saw somebody. Because there's a lot of space down below us still. This is another reason I need to switch this controller. This is the one with drift. And this is like the worst game in Fall Guys to have drift on. I almost want to drop down, but I think I can make it. Oh, the drift. Why the drift? See ya! See ya, Space Cowboy. I think we got this in the bag. Yeah, we're... just gonna get... yeah, this guy has to know he's screwed. Even with my camera drift. Okay. Whew! Alright! We secured our win and redeemed ourselves. Finally! I feel like I've gone... like, so many... oh, finally! Finally, thank you! Leave it to hexagons to give me the win. Alright. Whew! With controller drift. Oh my lord. And we had a huge blunder early in the game too. I could have been up much higher for much longer if it wasn't for the drift. But hey, we made it. We got a win. I feel like it's been like 3 episodes since we've had a win, so it feels pretty good to come back strong on the first round of this episode, so... oh, feels good. Riding that high, that's why Fall Guys is so much fun. It's because when you do get that win, the euphoria you feel, especially after, like, not having a win for so long, it's just... it's unbelievable. How much, like, I've gotten wins in, like, Fortnite before, which is similar, akin to this game, and it feels pretty good. But there's nothing like winning a Fall Guys match, just because they're so frequent as well. Like Fortnite, I feel like, at least for my skill level when I played it, I went very long periods of time without winning, which I don't know what that says about me personally, but yeah, that's what would happen. And when you do finally get the win, it feels pretty good. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're just gonna take this door. That was yikes. Yikesable. Alright. Whew. Ooh, I got nervous there. This game definitely is one of the ones that is the scariest that they changed the things for. The timings. And this guy, man, if he doesn't win, I'll feel bad for him. Oh, okay, that was his fault. Never mind, I don't feel bad for him anymore. Because earlier when he tried to make the jump, he tried to like correct himself, and then someone hit him and he got swept down into the respawn. Which is unfortunate, but that's how the game goes. Even though if it happened to me, I'd be like, that's unfair. That's BS. That should never happen. But, I mean, come on. It happens to everybody. That's the nature of the game. But yeah, PS5 announcement was pretty exciting. I'm definitely going to be picking one up as early as I possibly can. I'm going to be playing Demon's Souls when it comes out, so hopefully by then we've finished Sekiro. Which I think is doable. Probably. We'll at least be wrapping it up by the time that comes out, and I can just do like a simulcast sort of situation where I do both games. I've never beaten Demon's Souls, which is very exciting for me. I have beaten every boss except for the final boss in Demon's Souls. If you don't know, if you've never played it, which I think a lot of people have not played it, the final boss is very similar to Gwyn I guess if you don't want spoilers, tune me out from now until I finish. I'll timestamp or something when to skip Demon's Soul spoilers in the description. Or on my comments possibly. But so in Demon's Souls, the final boss is a gentleman named False King Alant, and he is similar to Gwyn a little bit, not completely. But like, he walks towards you, he's got a big sword. It feels very much like a sparring match, but he is a bit more powerful than Gwyn, in my opinion. And also, for those who aren't indoctrinated into the world of Demon's Souls, there's this thing called world tendency. Now, when I actually finally got to the final boss, when I replayed the game, I decided to replay it, I think the week of, or the day that the servers went down permanently on PS3. So, I literally like booted up the game like, okay, I'm gonna beat it finally. I'm sure it's got an active community, because all of those games have an active community still to this day. And it did have an active community, it's just they couldn't afford to keep paying for the servers, which is reasonable because at the time it was an 8-year-old game, and now it's an 11-year-old game. So, it was fair. But I was so sad, and I was like, okay, fine, I can beat it without, this. I know how to play the game and such. But the thing with the world tendency is there is a neutral world tendency, so it goes from white to black. And if it's neutral, which is like kind of grayish, and you can see it, and the game never really tells you about this either. You just have to know what it is, which is kind of unfair. I think there's like a loading screen hint, but outside of that, the game doesn't explain anything to do with world tendency. Ooh, are you gonna make it pink? I think pink made it. Oh, maybe he didn't. I don't know. I wasn't looking at his name. So, when you are dead, it's similar to being hollowed in the first Dark Souls. You're in soul form, and you have, I think, a quarter of your health taken away, or no, half of your health is taken away, and then there's a ring you can equip that will make it so that only a quarter. So you're at 50% health when you're in soul form, which anyone who's played Dark Souls would know that, especially your first time through, you're usually in soul form for most of the game. And blue, okay. Had to like make sure I knew what was going on. Oh, this guy's smart. He knows how to play team. So soul tendency is a thing in Demon's Souls. Or world tendency. What am I talking about? I don't know. This game takes so much concentration. So when you're in soul form, the only way to get the tendency to improve is by killing a boss. And you can, that's how the co-op of the game sort of functions. By co-oping with other players. Oh man, some aggressive game of tails. Oh, and lag. But by helping other players, you can... Did that guy just steal his own teammate's tail and then inevitably get it stolen by me? That's unfortunate. This is a tough game of team tail tag. Like a very competitive team tail tag match. Oh, that guy knocked me over. What a jerk. I think we're gonna win, though. Boop. So yeah, by killing bosses and by helping other players kill bosses, which you can only help players when you're in soul form. If you're in human form, you cannot co-op at all. You can basically increase the world tendency into the white world tendency, which will make enemies weaker and generally make the level easier, but it will also open up secrets. And then black tendency, so you get black tendency by, once you've killed a boss, you return to human form. And then there's also stones of ephemeral eyes, I think, which will turn you into human. And if you are human and you die at all, it doesn't have to be to a boss or anything. Anytime that you're human and die, the game shifts the world to black tendency, which will give you like special enemies that you can only fight then and open up secret doorways and things, similar to white tendency, just with really hard enemies that you have to fight. But it also makes all the enemies way harder, and again, special extra difficult enemies will appear, and it makes bosses harder. Now, the reason I'm saying all of this is because when the servers were down, there's a limited amount of times that you can shift the tendency back to white, because the ways you can do it are killing bosses, killing the red enemies that are similar to like special enemies that would appear in Dark Souls when you were in human form, and helping other players kill bosses. So the issue lies in that if the servers are down, whoa, hello, you cannot help other players. So if you run out of chances to turn your world into a positive soul tendency, you're just screwed. And for some bosses, you want to be human because the health buff is pretty high, and you know, having more health and being able to take more hits is always a thing that is nice against bosses. And so, and also the run-up to False King Allant, the final boss, is incredibly difficult. So it's just kind of a nightmare, because there's dragons patrolling bridges and a lot of very high-level difficult enemies that can two-shot you even when you're level 50. Okay, so all of that, you could eventually get through it. You know, you're going to keep getting souls, you could grind, level up. Well, here is the catch. False King Allant has a particular move that is kind of hard to dodge and is unblockable, where he will grab you and suck the souls from you. And he doesn't just take your currency souls. I don't think he takes those at all. He will actually strip you of levels. Which is very brutal, especially because like higher levels, as you know, veteran players will know, can take a toll on your souls, quite a bit. So, you know, a higher level sometimes can cost you a couple hundred souls. So with all that said, though, I am excited for Demon Souls simply on the merit of being able to get the dub. Oh! 2 dubs! Let's go! I think that's 2 dubs in a row, isn't it? Or no, I lost the last one, I think. I don't know. I think that's two wins in a row! Let's go! Winning left and right over here. Alright. Need to talk about Demon Souls more often. So basically what happened was I ran out of chances to... And he's the final boss I fought. Technically, you don't have to fight him last, but he is considered the last boss. He's the hardest boss in the game, and the hardest boss to get to. So one more round, and then we'll end the episode. So I guess if you... I'll just call this episode Demon Souls Spoilers, and if you don't want to hear about False King Allant, even though I'm not doing any lore spoilers, you just don't want to hear about a boss that can de-level you and such, you know, don't watch this episode, I guess. But, so basically what happened was, he de-leveled me, and there's one dragon in particular at the very end of the level on a set of stairs. I don't actually know how to avoid taking damage from, and I eventually de-leveled to the point where this dragon would one-shot me, and the only way to get through it was I cast a special spell on me that if I died, I would instantly revive. So basically, it would allow me to be one-shotted. So this is important, because I got to the boss again, you know, and I got within one hit of killing him at various points, which is also upsetting that I wasn't able to finish him. It was just one of those fights, just so tough, so nerve-wracking, and then there's no way for anyone to help you, so it's even scarier than normal. And by the end of it, once I had given up, or once I got closer to giving up, the boss had de-leveled me in the fight to the point where I could no longer use the sword I was wielding, which meant that in the middle of the fight, oh no, I think we lost. In the middle of the fight, I became over encumbered, or whatever it is in Dark Souls when like you can't swing your sword properly, and I just was doing no damage to him, which was very scary and very upsetting, because then once I died inevitably to him, I had to grind. Like, I had no other choice than to go somewhere and grind for levels. I'm pretty sure we lost. Oh yeah, we definitely lost. Well, 2 wins down, and a happy, fun story about a game I love very much. So yeah, I stopped playing Demon Souls after I realized I was gonna have to grind to even have a chance at beating the boss, because the level became harder and harder and harder to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. Which is to say, I'm not the best Demon Souls player, but that game is no joke. And I'm excited for Dark Souls veterans who haven't played it to get into it. I mean, it's not going to be any more difficult than what they've experienced, but for newcomers, I'm excited. It's a fun game. And so is Fall Guys. I got 2 wins, telling stories about a game I'm very excited for on PS5. Hopefully you enjoyed the story. Hopefully you decided to watch the episode, even though the entire episode was spoiling a boss fight. But I didn't spoil any story elements, so, you know, it's still a good watch here. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. What PS5 games are you most excited for? I'd love to hear about that. And go watch my other video reacting to the showcase if you haven't seen it already. Alright guys, take care, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.